So we're going to talk about where to get our ENT scope for the ER. So you're going to come over to Endo to W105, the clean storage room. This is where all the scopes are stored. Over here to the left is our ENT scope kit. This is what we use to clean. Here's our after hours scope log. So we do need the patient sticker. So we're gonna put our name, a patient label here, the date and time. Then we're gonna take this blue bin, and this is how we're going to carry our clean scope over to the ED. Make sure anytime we're handling the bin or the scope, we are wearing a pair of gloves at all times. In this cabinet here, where it says specialty scopes and ENT scopes, we want to look for the ED one, which is small. Okay, so it's the smallest scope, and it is labeled ER ENT. Okay. We're going to put the scope into the bin. And this is what we're bringing back to the ED for our procedure. When we're done with the procedure, we're going to clean this part of the scope with this purple scrub brush. And then to bring our scope back over here, we're going to need to get a red bin. So we'll show you where to get that. This is the ED light source. It's stored in the ER at the nurse's station just behind the charge desk. Please note, it doesn't need to go back to endoscopy for processing. It should be kept in the department, and we would need to clean it after the procedure with a PDI wipe. In this room, F107, the endoscopy washing room, we're gonna go inside. You're gonna have to grab a clean red bin. You would put a chuck in the bottom and then place our ENT scope on top of the chuck in there. All the clean bins are down here on this shelf. And then when we come back with our scope in this bin, we're going to place it on the top of this. When we're finished with that, we need to let the nursing supervisor know if it's off hours or on the weekends so that the team can come in and clean the scope in case we need it again. For infection control purposes, please ensure that you have a patient label on the red bin so we know how to process the scope.